currently Monday the 5th of November and it's reading week at university. I look like a state. Why am I even filming right now? Yeah, it's reading week at uni, so I have this week off and I was just thinking I could vlog it. I have a few things going on this week, considering that I was like thinking I had a whole week off, so I'm just gonna do nothing except work, and now I'm doing things. I've not filmed a video since I moved in, which was 2 months ago now, which is annoying. Firstly because I don't really have anything to film about. I have read hardly anything since I've been here. It's just been a bit of a struggle really, but if I can start vlogging then that's something. Today, the day is going to be just sort of getting shit done. I need to try and get a crack on with an essay that I've got due in the next couple of weeks. I also have to go to the shop, which is always fun. I'm actually home alone this week. My flatmate Alice has gone home for the week. And last night was the first night I slept alone in the flat ever, which was kind of weird. I struggled to get to sleep, I think just because subconsciously I was thinking like no one's here, I need to make sure everything's locked and everything's like shut and blah blah blah, but other than that I did alright. I didn't want to get out this morning. I'm not lonely yet. I was a bit bored last night, but then I put on Gilmore Girls and that fixed everything. So, yeah. So today I just need to get shit done in the day, and then this afternoon Sophie's coming over, my best friend Sophie, and we are gonna have a girly evening and then a night on the town. I don't know what's going on today, but literally in the past 10 minutes I've had 3 cars try and park outside like our drive where it's our space and you legally aren't allowed to park, and then try and see if they can fit in the tiny gap that's not on our drive and then drive away. What? Why? I have no idea what's going on. Oh, she's back again. Okay, cool. Is she really gonna try and reverse into that space? Are you fucking kidding me? Hun, she's back. I swear, if she stays. No, you can't fit there. Do I go outside and say something? No, hun, you can't park there. Why have 3 people done this today already? It's 11 o'clock. And she's gone. I don't know if y'all can see this. This fucking Fiat 500 is well parked over our drive. That is where our drive starts. And this is the space she's taken over. Why are people so stupid? I'm really not bothered to be productive right now. I literally don't want to do anything. It's weird how not having someone around that's also trying to get on with things impacts you, and like how much I don't want to do anything. Like normally me and Alice will like sit in our rooms and do work, and then we'll do some housework together and like all of this, and like I miss her. Like I actually miss her. One of my units is about narrative, and the essay question I've chosen is about ideology. However, the lecturer that did this lecture on ideology did not make it easy to understand what the hell's going on. She doesn't put anything on the slides in the actual lecture, so you have to really pay attention in the lecture, like literally write down everything she's saying, and then when you look back it doesn't make any sense because you're writing down what she's saying and half of it doesn't even match with the flipping slides. So when I go back to type up the slides, none of it makes sense, and I'm annoyed because this is what my essay is about. I'm distracted. it's reached that point in the day where I've put the dressing gown on over my clothes because it's so cold, because we don't put the heating on in this house until the evening to save money, and because it's just me, I feel like there's no point putting the heating on. Also, on the plus side, I just had an email back from a local secondary school about doing some work experience there with them, which will be really helpful. I'm already going to my old college tomorrow to talk about work experience as well, which is going to be really good. So I'm happy about that. It's slightly scary and overwhelming because if I start getting like weekly work experience somewhere, then that gives me less time to do anything else. Like, I already have uni 3 days a week, and then I also work 2 days a week on the weekends, and stuff like this is very hard for me to balance. I'm not great at time management and balancing everything. Excuse the washing machine noise in the background. I'm so bored. I've tried to sort out an outfit of what I'm going to wear when I go to my old college tomorrow. And other than that, I just don't really feel like doing anything. And normally when I'm bored, like, me and Alice would just talk, and she's not here and I'm bored. Sophie's going to be here in a couple of hours. I just don't know what to do with myself at all. This is the problem when I have like time off, because I always complain that I want time off, and then when I have it, I can't deal with it. This morning we had to get up and I got ready and I went to my old college to meet with one of my old teachers to talk about getting school work experience. So I had a nice chat with him and spoke to some other teachers there, and I'm going to be going back in a couple of weeks for a whole day to shadow some classes and stuff like that, which is going to be really fun. What else has happened? So after I had my meeting, I came back on the train. I went to Asda. I had a McDonald's for my lunch. Got some food bits, and then got the bus back here. And I wore heels to this meeting, so which meant I was wearing heels for the whole walking to the college, coming back, walking my shopping home, and all that stuff. So my feet are absolutely killing me. Not to mention last night, my legs were killing me from the dancing. I'm going to have a little bit of phone, YouTube time, just chill on my bed, rest my legs, and then I'm going to crack on with the washing up and tidying up and blah, blah, blah. So I've just done that thing where you are on your phone for so long that it gets dark around you, and I was just staring at the screen in pitch black until I just turned the lamp on. Basically, while I was chilling and watching YouTube, I had an email and a text through from our estate agent saying that the letting agents, saying that there's going to be a viewing at this flat tomorrow for people that want it for next year. But then we also had an email from them saying if we wanted to continue renting this place next year. Yes, I know, it's ridiculous, we've been here 2 months. So I had that message, and then like I had people asking me questions, and like a group chat was going a bit crazy with everyone panicking about like the work and stuff, and I just got so overwhelmed that I had to turn my notifications off because all I wanted to do was watch a freaking video, and it felt like everyone just wanted something, and I was just like, please go away, like I just want to chill for 5 seconds. Everything that I needed to do when I got in still needs doing. This is probably why so many people do like social media detoxes and like phone detoxes, because it does overwhelm me. It does give me a lot of anxiety when I can't reply quick enough to people or stuff like that. Anyway, I don't know, see you later, I guess. I'm having a moment. I'm having a fucking moment. Literally earlier I was fine, everything was fine, and now there's a fucking slug on the wall and I'm like deathly afraid of insects of any kind, so I can't touch it, I can't go near it. I'm just sat here watching it. This little bastard has caused an entire breakdown tonight, which is pretty impressive, I think. I still can't touch it, I still can't move it or do anything. I've tried to use a tray to scrape it off the wall, but he's not having it. Everyone's giving me the same advice, which is useless. All I want is for someone to come and sort it out for me and save me and go the extra mile, but alas. It is like 10:30 on Wednesday and I don't want to get out of bed. Just too much is happening. I'm just overwhelmed. Basically, one thing that is making me down today was that Alice and I were going to put down like the fees to reserve this flat for next year as well, and turns out they've upped the rent by like £50-60 a month, which is, you know, about 30 each a month, and already and that changes things, because it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's the same amount of money now that I would spend on a few bills. So I don't know if it's going to be doable. I don't know. Good morning. I was about to say Saturday. It's not Saturday, it's Friday the 9th of November. And I haven't filmed anything for the past few days after my sort of breakdown on Tuesday night. Woke up on Wednesday and what did I do? Let's think. I did a bit of work, I think. I wasn't really feeling up for much. I was still in a bit of a shit mood. I ended up having to phone the estate agents that we're with to ask a few questions about the whole moving back here next year situation, which I think we're going to do. We're going to put our money down for it probably when Alice gets back. I was also on the phone to my mum about stuff. I was on the phone to everyone. Got a few things sorted, I suppose. I stayed really lazy on Wednesday. And then my granddad and my cousin came over to see the flat because they haven't seen it yet, so I made them a cup of tea and stuff like that, which was nice. Then I was told that there was going to be a viewing for the flat of new people that wanted to see it to move in next year. And I was told that was going to happen at 5:30, so I literally had my shower like really early. I was just like chilling on my bed. I was nervous because obviously people were going to be coming into my house and looking around, but I was ready, so I was ready and waiting, you know, waited to put my dinner on because I was starving, and they never turned up. Half an hour went by after 5:30 and they hadn't turned up, so I rang the agents and I was like, what's going on? And she said, oh, they cancelled earlier, and I was like, you should have told me that. My phone ran out of storage, so I couldn't continue filming that clip. Anyway, had to go with the estate agents on Wednesday evening, and then had some dinner. Connor came round, and then we basically just chilled all of yesterday. He left this morning, and I've got work in approximately like 2 hours, which is great. I need to leave soon. What time is it? Yeah, I need to leave in like 15 minutes, so we'll see what happens for the rest of this weekend. I'm literally just going to be working, so I don't know how much I'll film, but yeah, I'm gonna go. Good morning. I keep wanting to say Sunday. It's Saturday, the 10th of November, and last night I came home from work on the bus. It was absolutely pissing it down, so I got soaked coming home. But I made myself some dinner, watched some Gilmore Girls, feeling better about life than the past few days. I'm a bit, let's just, okay. So, I'm off to work today, I have the bus in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to go to leave to get that. I've just been trying to do a little bit more for my essay, like reading for my essay. I've been really stressing about it, so I'm organising a tutorial for next week to talk about it. So hopefully that will make me feel better and I can actually get somewhere with it. I'm desperate to just get a first draft done, but I still don't really know what I'm saying. So yes, today I'm going to go to work, then I'm going to go to Connor's house, and then we are going to come back here. This week has gone simultaneously very slowly but also very quickly. And I know that next week's going to be so busy. Like, I literally, next week, I have one day off the whole week, and then on that day Connor's coming over, so I'm not going to have time like to myself really for the whole week. Oh well, let's see what happens. Oh.